Smiths 1, the Waynemans 0. Paul Hines from Leicester is different from the usual racer. He doesn't make his living in a garage or building cars. He sells conservatories.
We are windows, doors, conservatories, fascia and soffits, UPVC products for the Hinckley, Leicestershire and Warwickshire area.
And he uses all his spare cash to live out his boyhood dream of being a racing driver in his own unique style.
I think most people tend to use the set lead bottle to do this, but ever since I set fire to me in nether regions once, I don't tend to use it anymore. I find this is a bit safer.
But recently, Paul's dad reckons he's lacking some get up and go.
Odd times, he just has his little lapses and he doesn't concentrate and he's not quick starter, and basically it's a recipe for a place, but not to win.
And with the British Championships just days away, his girlfriend Simone agrees.
Paul, you're losing it, just like you are in your stock car.
The last few weeks, I've just been knocked from one place to the other.
What can you do about it? You can't keep being fence fodder like you have been for the last month. You've got to do something about it.
Of course I know I've got to get faster. I don't want to be in the fence every week.
I'm saying, trying to be helpful, supportive.
Yes.
It's not always been this tough for Paul. In 2005, he won the coveted European Championship.
The winner, 259.
How times have changed.
Wait!
That's what you did to me?
No.
Running a stock car doesn't come cheap. The lack of recent success has left Paul and Simone squabbling about spending priorities.
I have got a lot of shoes, yes, admittedly, but my shoe collection costs less than your stock car and takes up less room.
Say what, only just?
Oh, get lost. They did not cost me £100 each like your tyres cost you. I could have 5 pairs of shoes for one of your tyres, and I get much more use out of them as well. My shoe collection is my pride and joy. I hope this isn't a bad omen. Can't even get to Electric's car around the track.
The British Championships are looming. After his smash at Skegness, Frankie's taking no chances.
Yeah, we're just on his way down to the chiropractor. I've a bit more work done at my neck. Stock car racing is dangerous, it is, you know. You've got to be physically fit to do it, especially at the levels that we're racing at, you know, week in, week out.
2 years ago, Frankie was almost killed in a race.
Junior's right over. Incredible rollover on that far side. The yellows go straight out.
The impact crushed a vertebra in his neck. Without the emergency services, he would have died. But nothing keeps Frankie off the track for long.
The first meeting I did after the accident was like 2 weeks after the accident, and that was agony. I don't mind saying it was agony, but, you know, we had to race to retain the silver roof, and we did.
So you need to pop your top off for me, if that's all right. Push into my hands. Nice and strong. Good, that's fine. Take your chin down to your chest for me. Oh dear. Look over your eye for me. Clunk.
If we're on a fast tarmac track, we could be doing sort of 70, 80 mile an hour, and you could basically just stop dead, which is what happened at Skegness.
Just keeps giving himself whiplashes. Not the best idea.
Feel that one?
Really sore there, so
Yeah.
that's his upper thoracic spine. How's it feeling here? Oof.
What?
Tight. You'll have to balance yourself up and go the other way.
I'm not allowed to do that. Unless Stuart and Andy's on the right, then I might go right.
Have you had acupuncture before?
No, I don't like needles.
You might feel the leg. Hiya.
Right.
How'd you go?
I had some acupuncture.
All right. Did you feel a little prick?
Yeah, I'm used to that.
But Sam feels she's got her own pain in the neck to deal with, and he's called Keith.
Well, I apologised to Valerie's brother, and we had a chat about it, and to be honest, he's quite cool about the whole thing, you know. Whether or not that's going to be enough, I don't know. But, yeah, personally, I think it's a bit sort of like blackmail, you know. Unless you do this or that, you're not going there or here, you know.
Next door at the mother-in-law's, Danny's mum Alison thinks she knows what Keith's problem is.
They just see the name Wayneman, and I think Val's dad did overreact to whatever the emotions may be on the night, to be honest. I mean, I just wish he'd just get his head out of his arse, sorry about that, you know, and just basically let them be. You know, nobody's saying they're going to get married and have 4 kids next year, you know what I mean? It's about the young people who love each other. Yes, Romeo and Juliet.
Up in top fields, Romeo is helping his dad, Frankie Sr., clear up some scrap.
It's because I'm stronger.
17-year-old Danny's a working man, but he's still a typical teenager.
All you get from this, like, I can't do it.
Yep. It's in.
Right, come down. Give us a push with this, then.
I can't.
I can't do it. Yes, you can. Can't does not exist.
But when it comes to Val, there's no such word as can't.
Me and Val are fine. It's more the parents that are arguing it. Her dad don't like the Wavens. He's not too bothered about me, but he just don't like the Wavens, so he'll get over it.
Just 48 hours to the championships now. At the garage, Frankie's rushed off his feet and the jobs are piling up. Frankie earns his living from stock cars, building and repairing half the cars in the Formula. And that's before looking after his own.
I washed my car Monday. I looked at it while I washed it, put it on the ramp, and the lads have been working on it, but I haven't laid a finger on it yet. I'm going to get this finished off, and then I'll have a couple of hours on it this afternoon, setting it up, hopefully.
While Frankie's up against it, in Rochdale, the recrowned world champ Andy Smith is feeling laid back.
If I'm in with a shot of winning the British final, then I will, you know, I'll do my utmost to win it. Obviously I will, but if it doesn't happen, it won't. It's not like the season will be a disaster, is it, when I've won the gold? So some drivers getting to this stage, you know, they're perhaps thinking I've got to sort of win the British to make the year a success rather than a sort of a failure.
That fear of failure is getting to Stuart Smith Jr.
You want the pump for that?
Why?
Well, you got the pump, won't you?
Well, have you got it
We're
then?
going to blow down here.
Do us a favour, John. Get us that pump off Cecil. We can't just say, I've got the pumper in here. He has to say, what are you going to do, blow down it, as if you're a knob.
Stuart's the current British champion. He won it last year. He took me out in the process of winning it, so I'll be showing him no mercy if I get a chance to go for the win this time.
So it's brother against brother and Lancashire against Yorkshire as the families descend on Bellevue, Manchester for the British Championship. Stuart Smith Jr.'s got more to lose than most.
You're out. I'm defending this roof, the checkered roof, so it's a bit of a nerve-wracking day, really. I don't really want to lose it, but...
Stuart's checkered roof tells fans he's the current British champion. Defeat today would mean a loss of face, along with that snazzy colour scheme.
I'm not thinking about repainting it at the minute. I'm thinking about keeping it as it is.
Andy's thinking more about the prize money.
I don't know. I've had the checkered roof a couple of years ago, and I'm not a lover of it, really. Not looks-wise, but the trophy and the check would be all right, yeah. The check, not the checkered.
Paul Hines has scraped together his last 100 quid to get to today's meeting.
We've had such a poor last few weeks. Need to try and change that today. We've had a lot of help this week from my sponsors and Simone. God bless them. They've basically paid to get it fixed up for me, so I won't be racing without them today. So I want to try and do something for them, really.
But for Frankie, there's always the highest expectations.
Brother's got a lot of pressure on him because he's got to get results every race. He's Mr. Consistent anyway, so he should win it all being well.